Dudley.
And welcome to the show.
Welcome to this show. Were you making up for the fact you couldn't do it last week?
Yeah, I was trying to make up for a little bit.
You overdid it.
I did not. I think I did it
next week. You'll have to. You're in a surplus right
now. No.
For the next year.
No.
So you could go.
I think I met,
without doing it for a while.
I think I met my normal standard.
No.
What, do you not like the intro, Dudley?
No, it's fine. I'm just saying, I'm deaf, so it doesn't matter.
I like to start the show off with a shout.
Shout. Kind of get that blood going.
Mm-hmm. Clear my throat, ready to go.
Drive away anyone of faint of heart.
Mm-hmm.
How was your week?
It was okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you play a lot of games?
I played a fair amount of games.
What is a fair amount?
Fair amount, as in I played 2 or 3.
Is that a fair amount?
But I mean, when you take in the account of how many hours I put in each one, yes, I'll say yes.
Estimating. How many hours have you put into gaming this week?
I have no idea.
That's why
you're asking a person.
I'm saying estimating. That means you're asking. Guess even if it's right or wrong.
Okay. Well, first off,
it's a scientific.
We've been over this. Is that I don't have a very good concept of time.
Yes, I know.
And so when you ask me to describe how many hours that how many units of time that I utilized this week playing entertainment. I can't even comprehend most of those units most of the time. So
so that's why everyone will know that when you give your answer,
but
that it must be taken in consideration that you don't understand.
Okay. Let me think. Okay. 100.
I don't think that's physically possible.
100 hours?
100 hours. Okay, so assume you work 40 hours a week. You have a full-time job.
Yes.
So you work 40 hours.
Yes.
There are, in the 7-day week, what is that? 140 something?
It's more than that.
It's more than that.
Yeah.
7 times 24?
Yeah.
140 plus 20.
4 days is almost 100.
164.
There.
That's about right.
That sounds right. I slept for 22 hours.
168. So roughly 170 hours.
Okay.
There's no exact number on this.
So that means I slept for 30 hours this week, which is fine. Which
divides up with 7 nights, 30 hours. You slept 4 hours every night.
That's a right amount, right?
No, not at all.
I stand by my estimate.
I think you're completely way off. I would guess more accurately you spent 20, maybe 20, because you come home, you get in a little late because you have to drive a bit, and then you eat dinner, and then you play for about 3 or 4 hours,
okay,
and then you go to bed.
Okay.
So weekend included, I say 30 estimate. That's my best guess for you.
Okay.
That's what would be physically possible for you to do, not 100.
I think 100 is doable.
If you did work full time, yes. If we did this for a living, if we did nothing but the show and we could spend,
I would have a lot of free time.
We'd be spending 40
We'd probably
hours
do more episodes.
We probably would.
More content.
Depends on how much they paid us. We would
more
spend
more content.
Bulk of that time we'd play games.
Okay. We would generate more content.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that if for some reason someone wanted to pay us to do this, that we would, for some
absurd idea that is.
As stupid as a concept that might be, I would think that we would not just be generating 1 hour worth of audio.
I'd be okay with generating just 1 hour if I got paid.
Well, yeah, but that, I mean, honestly, though, if we were doing this full time, we would probably generate a lot of other content, video content, let's play content, stuff that we don't have time to do most of the time right now.
Or energy.
Resources. Yes. So, yes, I don't think if we were doing this full time that we would only, I mean, it takes us, 2 hours to put together this show every week? not counting
Give
all
or
the
take
not counting all the time
30
we
minutes.
spend. Yeah, the time we spend, playing games and and reading
To have
what
stuff
the
to talk
news-
about?
Yes.
I probably put about 3 hours in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Just conservatively.
Yeah. Well, this is not why people listen
No.
to the show.
And it should be telling.
It should. You probably have. If you've listened to us enough, you probably figured out they don't put a lot of time in this.
We
No.
we want to put more.
We do.
We
We do
do.
like to.
We just have to pay bills.
Yeah. Well,
Or
we got to
something.
do other things to get by in life.
People want our monies.
Yeah.
That we don't have.
So I've been playing Skyrim mostly, predominantly.
Skyrim on
this
Switch?
week. On the Switch, yes. Skyrim on the Switch.
Switch
Switchwin.
Switchwin.
Skywitch.
Skywitch. That's better.
Yeah.
Skywitch.
I'm a vampire.
You're a vampire.
I run around as a vampire.
Vampire.
I'm a stealthy
Michael
vampire.
the vampire.
No, his name's not Michael.
It
Uh,
should be. That's who I named him.
I'm a stealthy vampire. I run around murdering people mostly.
Well, if you weren't a stealthy vampire, you wouldn't be.
Well,
a
I
very
mean,
good vampire.
it is inherent. I mean, I do have an invisibility spell that comes with being a vampire.
Yeah, considering vampires usually don't want to be found.
Yeah.
Because people are out to kill them.
I have murdered 4 other vampires.
And if Hollywood tells us there are werewolves after you,
Oh, is that it?
that's
No,
just
well, there are
apparently.
vampire hunters. I have encountered them.
Hollywood or books. Is that where that originates? The zombie?
Media.
Not media. Media. We'll go with media.
Content.
We'll gloss over it with a broad term.
Uh-huh.
Media
Pop
tells
culture.
us
Pop culture.
that werewolves are your enemy. I don't understand this.
Yeah. Okay.
Where did this come from?
Seems like they would get along.
They're both creatures of the night.
Yeah.
Surely they can work that out.
No.
Why are they enemies? They should be
I don't know if
friends.
they are. In the Elder Scroll world, I'm not so certain they are.
I thought there was in the DLC it's like werewolves versus vampire.
Oh,
thing.
is it?
I think so.
I don't know.
You haven't done it yet.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna start it soon.
Dawnguard, I
Yeah.
believe, is a werewolf vampire.
I know it has werewolves and vampires.
Yeah.
Werewolves.
But-
Werewolves.
Yeah.
I know it has both of those. I did not know it was a us versus them type thing.
finish it.
I honestly thought it was just vampire hunters and vampires, and then there's also some werewolves about.
And maybe
I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I am planning to start it soon.
Yeah.
I've been kind of getting through some of the Dark Brotherhood stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just traveling,
Yeah.
doing focusing on me,
Yeah. Good.
and
something.
growing as a person, as
Uh-huh.
a vampire.
Finding out who Michael is.
Finding out who the vampire in me is.
Michael.
His name's not Michael.
It's Michael. Definitely Michael.
Not
his chosen name, but
okay.
it is his name.
No, it's not. Though there is a problem.
What's the problem?
So I'm very good at, like, if there's a house, going into that house and murdering people who are in it, unsuspecting people. I sneak up behind
why
them,
would it?
and I shank them. I'm really good at that.
Okay.
I do really well.
Yes.
Now, if I'm walking, say, to my next objective,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, I'm walking across the countryside, looking for this dungeon or whatever it is. This tomb that I've gone to meet someone in, whatever. And I'm on my way, and I encounter a bear who charges me. I'm not very good at that.
No.
There's not a lot I can do about that.
You should just be stealthed all the time.
I
24/7.
I
Crouch
do that a lot, but
to-
sometimes you just
the
come
max.
headfirst into bear.
Well, don't walk headfirst in the bears.
You
should have your
I didn't
like,
know I was.
senses. As a vampire, you should be heightened senses. So
No,
you should
I
know
don't
where
know
the bear is.
Yeah, you played this game. You know how it works.
No, I don't.
Uh,
I've never been a vampire in Skyrim.
but you know how the rest of the game
No.
works. So
I don't know.
anyway, so I've run into a bear, and it killed me.
Yes.
So I had to reload and go around the
You
bear.
didn't-
Go
you didn't,
around the bear area.
You didn't, do the Revenant and just like claw from your grave and come back for revenge.
I didn't know what you meant by the Revenant.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the Revenant, like as in
Leo.
the undead,
Leo
which is another
crawled
term
from
for
his grave.
Because I was a vampire, so I assumed you were talking about
Oh,
like
no.
the undead Revenant.
No, I don't think Leo was ever a vampire.
He might have been.
I don't recall him ever being a vampire. Don't get choked up, Daniel. It's
Excuse
not
me.
that big of a deal.
Excuse me.
Um, Yeah. I'm referring obviously
to the movie.
the Reverend.
Yeah.
Revenant.
The Reverend. The Reverend
Leo DiCaprio.
They're honorable Leo DiCaprio.
The Oscar winner. He's won an Oscar, right?
Yeah, sure.
I think so. He won it for the Reverend. Of course he did. Yeah.
You still haven't said it right.
He
run for the Reverend.
Yeah. It's a word. It starts with R. It goes with, and then something else. You know what I'm talking
Revenant.
about. Revenant.
The Revenant.
With Leo DiCaprio.
Yes. Tom Hardy.
And Tom Hardy. Revenge movie.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you didn't do that. You
I
didn't
did not. No, the bear just murdered me.
And get your revenge on the bear.
I mean, I guess by loading my last save, I did do that.
No, you didn't. You just
in my own way. I did.
You time traveled back and went around it.
Yeah, more or less. But,
okay.
Which is kind of the same thing.
Which is like the worst way to do it.
Yeah. I also went and met up with Thieves Guild.
Yes, of course.
They sent me over there to meet with a guy over there. I think I was supposed to do something to get in there with them to be like, I just broke in and killed some guys and then got my stuff and did what I needed to do and left. So I don't know if I did that right. I might have burned some bridges.
You may not be able to do the thief still.
I'm not 100% sure. I might be able to.
Yeah.
I did get a quest that said join the Thieves Guild, but I was in the Thieves Guild, like in their base. And nobody would talk to me. Except for the one guy I went and talked to that I was there to meet. So I might have burned some bridges.
Yeah.
Mostly because I killed the two guys at their front door.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I can't help it. I snuck past them going in.
Oh, well,
I had no problem.
It's
just going out. I couldn't sneak past one of them, I just decided to murder them.
Why didn't you just handle it the same way you handled the bear? Reload the save and just try again.
No, I did, but
go by a different exit.
No, well, I mean, there's some to point where no matter how good your stealth is, in a fully lit room, walking straight in front of a guy doesn't always work. Though it's really inconsistent, my sneaking. And maybe this, I had to go kill an orc bard as one of my missions.
For the assassin kill.
Yeah, for the Dark Brotherhood. And, so I went over there. I was like, I'll just find this guy, see him when he goes to sleep, and shank him in his sleep, and be done with it, right? And so I get there to the little tavern where he's hanging out, and apparently someone put a contract to kill him because he's like the worst bard. He's terrible. And so I go in there, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, there he is. He's gonna come in. He's like, I'm gonna sing in an hour or so. And I'm like, I don't care. And so I'm waiting, passing some time, hanging out in this tavern. And all he does is walk from the main hall into a bedroom and sits in a chair and then back and forth. He never goes to sleep.
Never sleeps.
So I was like,
he doesn't need to sleep. He's the bard. He's the bard without sleep.
Okay, the sleepless bard.
The sleepless bard.
The ever-woken bard.
He's woke.
He's woke. He's very woke. Anyway, so I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll just stab him or whatever. So I'm sneaking, and as I walk into the room, and he doesn't see me. Like, I walk in the door, and he's like immediately to my right, sitting in a chair, facing this kind of the same direction I am as you walk in.
Yeah.
And I kind of walk over, and I'm not trying to like sneak up on him. I'm just like happen to be stealth walking over in front of him. I'm standing directly in front of him. And he can't see me. So, not only is he supposedly the worst bard in the world,
he's also blind.
He's a blind bard.
That's probably why he's bad. He can't read music.
Maybe. So, I killed the blind bard.
Yeah.
And,
was there much rejoicing?
I guess I got paid for it, so...
You didn't go back to the town and see if people were going...
I don't know.
Hey, that bard is dead. Thank God.
I don't know. I did hear about, like... Somebody talking to me was like, oh, there's been a lot of murders lately. And I'm just like, is he talking about me?
Medieval times, there'd be murders a lot anyways.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Fantasy times, I guess. I don't know what you would call
Fantasy times. That's the periodical of the Elder Scrolls.
Well,
Fantasy times.
Fantasy times. Full of fantastical stories. I've only played one game this week.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
That is Battlefield 1. Oh yeah. Mostly not because I've just played Battlefield 1 a lot. It's just that's the only thing I've played. I've played a couple of times, and I like it.
It is a lot of fun.
It's fun.
I was thinking about playing it some more this weekend.
I played with Ham earlier this week, and we played together for a little while. We did an operations.
Yeah.
I think we were successful.
Yeah.
So operations are the long.
Like 45-minute, hour-long game.
Some are long. If you're successful, it progresses over into the story progresses, so it can go for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Quickly, I think you can do them in like maybe 45 minutes.
It depends on how well the teams are matched up, and if
sometimes they're really balanced, and it takes forever.
Yeah,
but it's fun because you can just hop in and you just do World War II for an hour and a half, and you're like, all right, I'm good.
It's World War One.
World War One. Sorry, World War One. For an hour and a half.
That's why they called it Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
It's not the first one, Dudley.
No, it's not.
It's the most recent one. Yeah, but they went back to 1.
Oh, that's a big thing.
Because they went back to the Great War.
I mean, it's like, Call of Duty's like World War II.
We're going back to where we started.
Because, we never called any of them World War II. We just called them Call of Duty. But yeah, it's fun. I like playing.
It is a lot of fun.
I've been just sniping a lot, or the scout class as it is in the game, and it's really fun to find a really good spot in that game and then just sit there and start scanning around and then find other snipers, and just go, oh, there you go, and shoot them.
And they're doing the same thing.
And they're doing the same thing. Yeah, they're looking for you.
A lot of fun sniper battles.
And I've had some really good shots on people, and I've had some people who do some really good shots on me. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I'm dead, and I'm like,
what just happened?
Because after you die, it highlights who killed you.
Yeah.
And one of them was so far away.
It was just like a little...
No, there was no red line.
What?
He was that far away. It zoomed in, and he was like, a centimeter big.
Yeah.
And then it zoomed back, and he disappeared again. He was that far away.
Wow.
I was like, that's an impressive shot. I was like, I'm not even mad.
Yeah.
That's
I've
really
seen
good.
some really far ones that like just the little outline on them is really small. And I'm like, okay, there you are. They're just barely poking out over a hill or something. And
I get excited when I'm like, on a rampage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 3 or 4 people are running by, and I'm like, bam, 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 and I'm just taking them out.
Yeah.
And that's fun. And eventually people go, hey, there's a sniper up there. We should kill him.
Yeah. Even worse, you're like up there sniping, and then like a plane flies over and drops a bunch of grenades on top of you. And you're like, shit.
Yeah. I like hopping in planes as well.
Yeah.
I like getting up there and shooting down on everything.
Do you fly planes?
No. Planes are hard to fly.
Yes, they are.
And I can't do it.
I have successfully done it a couple of times, but not for very long.
Yeah. Hey, what, like 5 seconds?
No, longer than that. I've done a couple of passes, and that was about it. But that was a while ago. I jumped in one recently, and as with most cases, I flew across the map and then crashed.
Yeah. I did it, but in our recent playing, I hopped in it once, and I was like, "Oh, this is a bad idea," and immediately crashed. And I was like, "Yep, this was bad."
And some people do really good at it.
Some people are good at it.
I have in the single player, I flew through the plane and had no problem.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I can't quite get my hands around it on the multiplayer.
You're in a confined area, so you have to kind of make some loops and stuff, and you have to just be good at maneuvering that plane. And if you're not, you'll crash and you'll die.
The controls are a little weird on the keyboard and mouse. I haven't quite got used to them.
Yeah.
But
usually there's one person in a room that's really good, and they'll be up there just flying circles, and whoever pops in and starts shooting other people for them is usually works pretty good. Usually I do. If there's an opening, I'll jump in a plane.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's fun.
I like the blimp.
The blimp is fun too.
I like to be in the blimp, but I like to be in the train or the boat.
Yeah. I've never done the boat. I've been on the train.
I've driven the boat before.
Oh yeah,
I have been I have driven that boat.
Yeah, the dreadnought.
Yeah, the dreadnought.
Yeah.
I call it the dread boat.
I haven't done the boat yet.
Yeah,
and
I've only done it once because I rarely get the opportunity. I'd like to drive the train. I want to drive the train.
I've been on the train.
I've been
not
on it once, But every time I've jumped on the train, it blows up immediately after.
That's what happens with me.
So I
blimp.
never get in it on the beginning. I want to get in on it at the beginning so I can kind of get a good experience of it because I haven't got to try it out that much. But I'd like to drive that train.
Today I was on the blimp and did pretty good.
I think I might have driven the blimp once.
Yeah. The person who was driving the blimp today, I was playing, did a terrible job. They pulled forward, and we got up because if you're in the above the
the
capture
zone
point, you'll still be counted for it. So they drove into it, got it, and then for some reason backed out of it, and then we blew up.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Why did you do that?"
Yeah, I do okay at vehicle. I'm really hit and miss in vehicles. I watch other players with vehicles, and they'll get in the vehicle and they'll be in it for the whole game.
Yeah.
And I'll get in and I'm like, 5 seconds later, it blows up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
You're not supposed to drive into the enemy.
I guess.
I don't know.
I
I never drive. I just ride along.
I ride along
or
a lot.
I get up in the hills or a high point and snipe.
I like to get in the little single-person tank. You've ever driven in it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, That's me. That's what I sound like.
Not the sounds at all.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
The fun I had in one was there's a little small tank that's 2 people, one driver, and a little turret on top.
Oh yeah.
That goes 360.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
And that one's fun. But most of the tanks you can only see a very small window, so I'll ride in it for a little bit, but then hop out pretty quick. But
I get frustrated because I usually end up in a side gun
where nothing's happening.
And it's always the side that's pointed away from the battlefield.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh wait, if something opens, I jump to the other side. But then usually the person turns or some shit, and I'm like, ugh.
The guy just hates you.
Yeah, whoever's driving, just like I'm not gonna let you shoot
any kills this game.
There's nothing but supports while I kill everything.
Yeah,
but I like riding the horse.
I don't do the horse either.
The horse is fun.
I'm never done
ride along.
I don't know what the mechanics involve.
You ride.
I mean, you sword people,
and you pull your sword out, and you ride past them, and you hang your sword down low to clip them, so it kills them.
Yeah, I just anytime I see someone on a horse, I immediately start shooting them.
Yeah,
because I'm like, big target, shoot.
Yeah, they're hard to kill sometimes.
Yeah, they're tough.
Yeah, and they're quick.
Yeah,
I like them. I like to ride people down.
Yes. Battlefield 1.
It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
I need to go back to the campaign and because I've never done all of them yet.
I only did
3 of them. I think.
Yeah, I did a little ways into it, but I need to go back and check it out.
I need to go finish them.
Yeah.
But the multiplayer is fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I played for an hour and a half today. Usually that's what I do. I did an operation. Did one. Went well. Went into another one. Did terribly. The other team just stomped us. Within 30 minutes, they took the entire thing, and I was just like, "What the hell is my team is not doing anything apparently." And I was just like, and then I immediately got out. I was like, as soon as we failed, I was like, I'm out. I gotta get out of this. I'm not sticking with this team.
Yeah. It seemed like Ham and I were playing a game, and I don't know if you were in there with us or not. I think it was Rush. It was where you capture sections, and I don't think it was Operation, but we were. It was stupid easily. We would push into an area, hit some resistance, fight them off, and then it seemed like they would always just run away, and then we would capture it, and then we just keep doing that.
Well, that's the Operation. They have sections.
Well, yeah, but Rush is that way, where you have the same section.
Smaller, though, I think.
Yeah, it's smaller. It's not as big, long scale. Long form, but yeah, we would just trucking through them, and we would get there, fight them a little bit, and it seemed like they would just run away, and then we capture the points, and then move to the next section and fight them a little bit, and then they'd be all gone. They just ran off, or they didn't. If they died, they just stayed back. They didn't come back to the area. It was really weird. So we just sweep right through, and we were like, "What is going on? This is." What's the other team doing?
Yeah.
We were like, are they playing? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. It felt weird.
Yeah. It's weird.
Maybe it just felt like, oh, we're doing really well, and that's not normal.
Which is it's hard. I think the game's been out for a year now.
Yeah, about a year, a little more than a year.
Yeah. And it's still going strong.
Yeah, still going strong. Still lots of players.
Lots of players. Yeah. Good fun.
Yeah.
They have expansions which I don't have yet.
Yeah, I don't need. I thought about grabbing it during the Black Friday sales stuff, but
whatever. I don't have monies. Yeah, I'll add it to my Christmas list. Speaking of Christmas is coming up.
Yes,
in a couple of weeks.
A few weeks.
About 3 weeks.
Something like that.
Yeah, about 3 weeks.
Sure.
You
Whatever
and
you
your
say.
no concept of time. Fortnight and a half.
Oh yeah. I like fortnights.
Fortnight and a half.
Fortnite.
Do you know what a fortnight is?
Yes, I do.
How long is fortnight? In hours.
In hours? I don't know. 1,000.
You're so dumb.
Hold on. This computer has a calculator on it, doesn't it?
Don't use a calculator. That's cheating. You must use your brain.
Maybe it has a calculator.
The ultimate calculator.
Calculator?
It has a calculator.
Where is it?
You can't find a calculator on your computer?
I've never used one on here.
You're dumb.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, just too late.
There it is.
We're moving on.
A calculator. Here we go. Okay. There are 24 hours a day.
This is the
times
show. We're not doing math on this show, Dave.
14 for 14 days is a fortnight, right?
Yes.
So, okay. Plus, divided by 2.
What? Why are you dividing by 2?
Because I gotta need half a plus 3.
What?
You said a fortnight and a half.
Oh, okay.
I was almost there. It's 504 hours.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
So I was halfway there.
All right.
Or halfway wrong.
That's still way off. But anyway,
so I went with 3 fortnights instead of a fortnight and a half.
You have any games on your wish list?
Yes, I do.
What games do you have on your wish list?
I got the Mario Rabbids.
Yes,
it's on there.
Mm-hmm. You've been wanting it for a while.
I put some Lego games, Lego Worlds, and Lego Undercover.
Yeah,
I put
good choices.
Yeah. I was wanting to put Fallout VR on there.
Yeah,
but we're doing our family Christmases a little late, not on Christmas Day, like almost New Year's.
Yeah,
and so by then, like I go back to work at the 3rd of January, I think, and so it's like. I'm not gonna have. If I do that for Christmas, I won't get it till like right before I go to work, and it comes out right when I get my break starts.
Yeah.
So
you want to?
I'm gonna buy that. That's my Christmas gift to myself.
Right.
So I'm not putting that on my list. But I need to look through it. I know there's lots of other.
I put Skyrim on my list because I put a Switch.
Yeah.
So maybe someone will give me that.
Yeah.
I had some other stuff. I don't have any board games. Not many board games. I haven't played any new ones.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting I was thinking about putting what's that game? I haven't played it yet.
No,
I can't think what it's called. Mysterium.
Oh yeah,
because I want to play it. Yeah, Gary has it, but we hadn't had a chance to play it, and I was thinking about putting it, but I think we might get a chance to play it soon. So
hopefully,
I'm gonna give it a try and see how it is, and then I don't know. There are board games I'd like.
Yeah,
I just need to go back and review and find.
Just like, I really want this one because I got. Yeah. Usually, I just what I put on my list.
Yeah,
a lot of board games.
We get a lot of board games in Christmas usually.
It's because I asked for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's fun for a lot of people, and we'll see.
We shall.
Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
Gotta do something.
Yeah,
gotta buy some presents.
I think I drew your name.
You did.
So I'm gonna give you a sack of coal.
Okay.
I already have it.
Why do you have a sack of coal?
Because I have blacksmith coal.
That's expensive coal.
I mean, a little more
expensive than regular coal.
Yeah, but not that expensive.
Yeah, that's silly. Then I'm not giving you anything.
It's good. What are you talking about? That's good blacksmith coal.
What would I do? I would do just what? Burn it?
You could do some blacksmithing.
Why? I don't have.
Well, you do. That's exactly what you do. You burn it. You generate heat. You take your metal and your work and you put it in that.
Here's what I'm gonna do. If you give me coal, I'm gonna start a nice hot fire. Then I'm gonna take your blacksmith and put them in there.
Like my models.
Your model for your
my guild ball team.
Your guild ball. blacksmiths
That's not coal.
into the coals.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to make use of the coal he gave me.
You don't put blacksmiths in the blacksmith's
Well,
coal.
obviously,
you
do, because,
put
they're blacksmiths.
you put
they
metals.
should be able to survive it. They're,
Uh-huh.
they're beefy people.
Sure.
And
sure.
they're made of plastic.
Uh-huh.
It seems kind of fitting, or ironic,
Uh-huh.
that the blacksmiths
Mm-hmm.
are one of the first plastic model sets from Steam Forge for Guild Ball.
Yeah.
And they're blacksmiths.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's ironic, isn't it? They don't have metal ones for the blacksmiths.
Yes. It's kind of funny.
It's interesting.
It's not
Ironic.
that. It's not interesting.
I didn't say it was funny. I said it was ironic.
You said it was interesting. I didn't say funny either.
You did say it was
I
funny.
did not.
You
say,
literally just said.
I know. I said.
It's not
I said.
funny.
I said it's not interesting, and you said it's not.
No.
It is.
That's not. I said it's interesting. You said it's not funny.
Okay. Well,
we'll rewind this.
I'm telling you. I said it's not interesting.
That's not exactly. That's not what you said at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, if you give me coal, I will melt your bottles.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. It's such such an ungracious gift receiver, Dudley.
I am, and you didn't even. You already have that. That's your coal. Why would you give me your coal when you could buy me something nice?
I mean, it is nice.
Like,
it is a
like
much
Skyrim
needed
on the
material.
Switch, or Stardew Valley, which they don't have physical copies.
No,
of
they
Stardew
don't.
Valley.
But yeah, I put because there's a lot of indie games on the Switch. I wouldn't mind having. I just asked for one of the things on my list was just Nintendo. $10. Yes.
Yes.
So
I don't know what they're actually called.
Nintendo eShop money or currency or credits or dragons.
Doubloons. That's what if I had
rupees.
If I had some kind of gift card thing, it would be doubloons.
Dudley's doubloons.
Dudley's doubloons. And you can use them nowhere. You pay me cash money for my doubloons, and then you have bragging rights. You have Dudley doubloons. However many you paid for. I'll even let you set the value. You pay me the money, and you get however many doubloons you want.
It sounds like it's worthless.
It is not worthless. Mm-hmm. It is worth a fraction of a cent.
Okay. You got to build up that economy.
Yes.
You got to.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make us.
It's going to be like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Bitcoin was not value. It didn't have a lot of value. Now it's worth $10,000.
Is it?
Yes.
Are they really?
This week they shot up to $10,000.
Really?
Yeah, they've
been
going
per bit.
Up. Per bit, yeah.
Weird.
The value of Bitcoins is skyrocketed.
So man, and I almost got into some a little
while. If we had got into it just a couple of years ago, even if we bought them at $200, we would have made a lot of money by now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I'm not good with money.
Yeah.
Because I never make the right decision.
Yes.
If we had bought into it, it would have been worth it.
If we had
bought into
it, it would have crashed, and no one would have trusted it.
It would have just burned.
Cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
They were like, well, these dumbasses bought it. It's worthless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I picked up Mario Odyssey again.
Yes.
I've been playing it some more. I've been trying to 100% it.
You've been yelling a lot.
Yes, I have.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Because
I hear a lot of anger.
Yeah, well, because I'm running around doing a lot of collecting the final moons.
The mini moons?
The mini moons. And...
Oh, that reminds me. So the super moon is happening?
Yeah.
I'm cutting into your story.
Yeah.
The super moon is now happening this last weekend, whatever.
Yeah, it's already passed.
Neil deGrasse Tyson,
the
physicist.
Yes, I am aware of who he is.
It's for our listeners.
I'm sure our listeners know.
I know you know who he is. I'm saying for our listeners.
I'm
the physicist.
90% certain that most of our listeners know who he is.
Well, anyways.
He's only like the second most well-known scientist.
And that's just because he has
Einstein.
A nice voice.
Actually, third. Because it's like Einstein. Well, let's say fourth. You got Einstein, Tesla. Well, Tesla's not that well-known, but most people know who Tesla is. So Einstein, Hawkins, Tyson. Tesla.
Okay.
Tesla.
But the reason he's well known is
people might know Tesla more now because of the car, but they may not know that it's named after.
You're just sidetracking
a man.
sidetrack.
Yeah, because you interrupted my story.
Well, anyway, he tweeted that calling. He said. I can't remember the exact phrasing. Why don't you tell your story, and I'm going to find the tweet.
Jesus,
and you completely derailed my story,
so that and you don't even know what he said.
I realized
you are the worst.
I realized it'd be better if I actually said it word for word.
In the dictionary, next to the worst is you. It says Dudley May equals the worst. Okay, what was I even talking? Okay, I'm collecting. I'm trying to 100% Mario Odyssey, and I'm getting frustrated because I'm having to do a lot of Koopa races, and a lot of them are pretty straightforward, not hard. Usually, there's some little trick to them, and you can, you sweep it. Mm-hmm. Some of them are a huge pain in the ass, and I get a little angry.
Yes,
I don't like them now. They aren't as bad as some of the other puzzles. Like there's a world you go to later on once you kind of beat the game that's basically really challenging puzzles, and some of them are like they're alternate versions of stuff you've already done, except they do something like you have to do it without the hat, or they do something to make it harder. Yeah. They take something away from you, and some of them I have no idea how to do. One of them I was looking at, and I was like, I don't know how to do this. Mm-hmm. I tried a bunch of times, and so most of them I'm like, I'm gonna have to just work at it. Eventually, I'll get through it. I can see how to do it. I'm just having to work to fight through it. Yeah. Some of them I'm like, this is impossible. I don't know how to do this.
Okay, I have the tweet.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yes.
He said, FYI, the very concept of a supermoon is an embarrassment to everything else called super. And then he lists some things. Supernova, Super Collider, Superman, Super Mario Brothers.
Nice.
See, it ties into your story.
Okay.
Very nicely.
Yeah,
and I thought that was great.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. The
he's a cool guy.
Physicist.
He's a cool guy.
With a nice voice.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
A nice patter.
Yes. Well, he's very good at presenting information.
He's very good at putting
We can learn a thing from that.
Pause conveniently in the middle of the sentence.
Okay.
Yes. Anything else you want to talk about with your Mario or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to 100%.
Yeah.
I don't know how many moons there are. I feel like I'm getting close to them.
Or you want to Google it?
I don't want to know.
How many moons
I don't
there?
want to know. I have
860
about.
Yes. About?
I'm going to guess there's 1,000. I don't actually know.
I don't think it's that many.
I think
I saw roughly how many there are, and I don't think it's that many.
I scanned over like the list of the ones I'm missing. I just roughly looked over them, and then kind of guessing based on some of the other ones I don't have. I'm gonna say it's pretty close to 1,000.
I'd be surprised if it's
it may not be exactly, but I'm saying it's pretty close.
Okay. So you're not gonna get it. That's what you're saying.
I'm going to. I'm going to try.
I'm not going to.
There's a couple of them that are frustrating. Mostly the races. I don't like the races.
I hate the races.
I don't dislike. Okay, let's back up.
No,
the races are good.
I will put my foot.
The races, there's nothing wrong with them. I just am not a fan of them.
Yeah, I'm not good at them.
Exactly.
So I hate them.
I'm not good at. They have made me get really good at doing some of the weird Mario parkour that you have to do to be able to win some of these.
Yeah.
I've gotten better at them. Sometimes I went through one of them. It's in the Lost World, I think it's called.
Okay.
Not the Lost World. What's it called? The Lost Kingdom.
Park.
The Lost Kingdom.
It's called Jurassic Park.
It's Jurassic Park. I mean, there are dinosaurs in the game, but not in that one. But anyway,
Jurassic Park,
in the Lost World. I think it's called the Lost Kingdom. I did the race in it. The second, you do each of them twice, right?
You?
Yeah.
What?
You do it once, and then
screw that. I'm not doing that.
You do it again, hard mode, because you race 4 Koopas, right?
Yes.
When you do it again, they swap one of the Koopas out with a gold Koopa, who Trixie. He basically all the weird little things that you do to kind of cut corners to win the race. He does that stuff too.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think this is. I don't know how to do this race faster. The first time I run it, I just follow him and see what he does.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh shit, I can do that. And usually it requires some kind of Mario parkour to do it.
I'm just terrible at all.
Yeah,
I just don't want to race.
I did it.
I will do everything in the game but the races.
I did that race probably 30 times.
Well, I heard you yelling a lot.
Uh-huh.
And
okay, think about it. You heard me every time I shouted was one race.
You shouted a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
A lot.
And it was getting annoying.
Yeah. It was getting frustrating for me.
Yeah.
But I have conquered all the ones I have set out to beat so far. So I'm making progress. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going good.
Yeah.
Like I said. Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm feeling confident.
No one cares.
There's one that there's one in one world I've skipped one because it's one of the little scoreboard games.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard.
Is it the jump rope?
It is the jump rope.
Oh, just use the little trick.
No.
Cheat.
I'm not going to cheat. And even if I could, I think they probably patched it out by now.
Cheat.
But I'm not going to cheat. And yeah, you have to get 100 jumps in it.
Oh, that's not hard.
The most I've been able to do is 40.
You're just terrible.
How many have you done?
I don't know.
You've probably done 12.
I've done at least a plethora.
A fortnight? You've done a fortnight?
I've done a fortnight of
I mean, have you gotten the first moon you get from it?
I don't know.
Which I think you have to do 30 to get the first
Probably.
moon. So
I don't know.
You're useless.
I've moved on. I don't think I'm gonna try to get all the moons.
No.
I'll probably go back and play it some more at some point. But it's a fun game to play. And I like unlocking a lot of the closed stuff, but eventually I think it'll get to a point where I just won't play it anymore.
There's these pictures, artworks in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the paintings that you go through, but like there are just little pictures hanging on the wall, and you go and look at them, and it's stuff in other worlds, other kingdoms, and it's a puzzle, and it tells you where a moon's hidden that you just have to go and find that's hidden.
Oh, okay.
Like there's nothing.
I didn't know what those were.
There's no indication of what. Like, if you go to that spot, there's nothing that tells you there's a moon there other than if you find that picture and it shows you. And a lot of them are just weird abstract things or, like, images. Some of them are photos of a spot, and you have to just look at the photo and figure out where it is.
Yeah.
And I like those. I've been doing a bunch of those. So it's cool all kinds of cool little puzzles.
Yeah, well, they had to do stuff like that because they're 800 and something plus moons.
Yeah, mini moons.
Mini moons.
So yeah.
Yeah. Did you play anything else?
We
We didn't go to Gary's, so we didn't get any tabletopping in.
I keep telling myself I need to play Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
Pocket Camp.
I have read some funny stuff with it though.
Oh yeah.
It's in our news stuff, but the people are
doing weird things.
Doing great things.
Not
weird. I wouldn't say weird. I'd say great. Great things.
Making Animal Crossing great again.
Well, it does involve walls.
Oh, no.
People are building prisons. Like prison camps? It's like, literally. That keep the people, like all the animals, locked in.
Oh, no.
So there's some pictures of
no.
a whole bunch of like cell blocks.
Oh,
with animals that they're fenced in and can't leave, and they have like basically a chair or a lamp or something that because there's like this weird system of like if you put a lamp down, there's like a foot thing, and that's where your other people will go up and turn it on. Or off. Well, if you have it, they'll come over and do it,
and then
so
you just
use
lock them
that
in
to basically shut them in. And
so they're lured in by
lamps, chairs, stuff you interact with.
Okay.
There's even like cults.
Yeah.
Like being formed based around lamps. There's like all these lamps, and they're all the same lamp, and a whole bunch of the animals are all sitting there turning on and off the lamps.
Oh wow! I love stuff like that. It's like people do a ton of it in like The Sims and those kind of games. Yeah. But when someone takes a game and then molds it to whatever they want it to be, or make their own meta game, I like it. I enjoy it a lot.
There was one I saw, and I cannot remember who it was. Some guy on Twitter posted it. So sorry for not crediting, but you can probably find it. This guy, he imprisoned up one of the birds, and then has a chair, nothing in the room but a chair and a bird cage, a small bird in it. And so when you sit in the chair, you look directly at the bird cage. He said, I like to imagine that he sits there and looks at the bird, that is a representation of him who's trapped in a cage.
The bird in a cage.
Within a cage.
With a bird in a cage.
Yes.
Okay.
Very morbid.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
So
I haven't played it all. I played like the basic tutorial and got into it. Our mom's playing a bunch of it.
Yeah, she was talking about some items. She didn't know what it did, and I was like, I don't know. She loves Animal Crossing.
She loves Animal Crossing. She plays more hours in Animal Crossing than I
mean,
ever.
She was still playing it, and it's been the DS one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been out for, 3 years now?
Yeah, she's played it constantly.
Yeah, because we gave it for Christmas, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
She loves it.
She loves it. She plays it constantly. And when they came out with it, she got it on her iPad, and so every morning she's in there playing it.
Yeah, she has her coffee, and she plays Animal Crossing.
I know. Yeah. Our mom's awesome.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, let's get into news?
Okay, sure.
Let's get into some news. Daisy...
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't want to talk about Daisy?
No.
Daisy is finally leaving early access next year.
Jeez.
Next year. It's coming.
Have they made it not buggy as shit?
I don't know. I haven't played it in like a year or so.
I'm just angry because I own that game.
What? It's a good game.
How many hours do you think I have in that game?
Not as many as I do.
How many?
2.
Probably not even that many.
Yeah,
I might have an hour.
I have a fair amount of hours.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but a fair amount. Probably 10 hours.
Yeah.
But I like the game. It's just whatever.
It's buggy as shit.
I haven't played it in forever. It's probably better.
It's probably better, but who knows? You know what game I do have a lot of hours in?
What?
Mindsy, the server on
Shotbow.
I think it's the Shotbow game.
Yeah, the Shotbow game.
Yeah, on their server, and it's awesome. The map on that game is amazing.
They've changed it.
They add to it.
They don't. No, the last time I went on it, they had completely changed.
Well,
it.
I think they have 2 maps.
I don't know.
But yeah, their map they were running for a long time, and they just kept making it bigger and adding onto it. It is amazing.
Yeah,
it is really cool shit.
But anyway, Daisy.
Yeah.
It's going to leave early access.
It's only been out for like 10 years.
No, I mean, it was a mod first.
Yeah.
For, one of the, whatever.
It was for
Arma games.
Yeah, Arma 3.
Yeah. Well, and then Daisy, they were doing an official one or whatever. Eventually, it's coming out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, it's not.
And whatever.
What, you going to go back and play it?
I don't know. We'll see. I might check it out once it's out early access just to see what's different. So I can report back for the show.
Actual playable.
For the show. I mean, it was playable before. It's just,
if
whatever.
you consider that fun, sure.
It'd be fun if I had other people to play with.
Maybe.
That's not a problem. No one else.
Yeah.
You have it.
Okay. Let me describe my experience with Daisy. Okay. I'm in the game. Okay. There's a road, and I'm in a town, and there's a bird. I'm dead.
But that's the thing. You gotta avoid those people.
Okay, second time. All right. There's a person. We're looking at each other. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I won't shoot you. Don't. Nope. Mm-hmm. I think we're safe. Right. I'm gonna turn around and pick up this thing. He shot me.
Of course he is. You might have stuff.
I think the only game that's worse than that is what's that game called?
You lost me. Well, I'm gonna move on to other things while you're stuck in thought.
I cannot remember the name of the game.
Players Unknown?
No.
Because I can talk about that. That's in my list.
Okay, you go on.
Players Unknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
Coming to mobile.
Mm-hmm. What's the game where you don't get to pick what you look like? And
Rust.
Rust.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as Rust.
Rust. Okay.
Rust is don't trust anyone, run around until you get some pants.
Rust is even more so.
Because
you're naked.
They're gonna
running
shoot
woods,
you if you're not wearing pants. They're gonna murder you and take
just
what
because they can.
They're gonna take the only possession you have, which is probably just a rock.
Just a rock. I like the concept of that game.
It is a cool concept.
I just haven't played it a lot.
I have played it a bunch on a local server
where
no
one else can kill you.
So no one else could get in, so I could at least figure out the damn game. Because otherwise, it was like I had no time to figure out how to make anything because it's they're shooting at me. They're shooting at me.
The trick is
hiding
in Rust is to spawn somewhere there's not a lot of people. And then you can work your way through. That's how you do it. That's what you do in Daisy.
All the servers have people everywhere.
No, you don't.
It's just like structures.
Yeah,
and I'm worried there's
you
people
see
in them.
structures, you run. You go somewhere else. But anyway, Players Unknown Battlegrounds. Another, killy people person.
Yeah.
They're making a mobile version.
A mobile version?
In China.
Oh. Why should I care?
I don't know. It's weird. I just thought it was weird. The trailer of it, it's very Chinese, and
I don't know what that means.
As far as I can tell, the trailer doesn't show any game footage. It's all very battleground stuff.
Yeah.
But it's none of it. It all looks like cinematics. It's for the game, but not game footage. So I'm curious what it looks like because I can't imagine it being that great on a mobile device without a.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Anyway, moving on.
Well, thank you for bringing up more news that I don't care about.
Well, that's what all the news I bring up you don't care about.
This is not entirely true.
It's always true. Okay, let's talk about cereal.
The podcast?
No,
or
cereal.
The food?
The food.
Oh, okay. I like cereal.
Yeah.
What cereal do you like?
Well, we're not talking about the cereals we like.
Oh.
We're talking about Super Mario cereal.
What?
They're coming out with Super Mario cereal.
What is it?
It's I don't know. Something with marshmallows. This is important, Daniel.
Okay.
Because the box is an amiibo.
The box?
The box is an amiibo.
What?
I thought when I read it, it came with an amiibo as a prize.
A little toy at the bottom. Yeah, but no.
No.
The box
itself is the amiibo.
Does it have the little chip thing on?
It has the chip on the box, on the back of the box. You can scan it. Of course, the Switch. I was like, why would you even buy it? You could just take your Switch.
Yeah, you take your Switch inside it. I'm gonna be standing in Walmart in the cereal aisle with my Switch, holding the box up to it. And they're like, "What are you doing?"
It will have a Mario Odyssey connection.
Oh yeah,
Super Mario cereal.
Or maybe I'll have to get some Super Mario cereal. When does it come out?
Sometime this month.
Okay.
December. So
you said marshmallows.
It has marshmallows and something. I don't know.
I wish it was something else.
Yeah, it's got little hearts and mushrooms, I think.
Okay.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Not real mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Yep. Moving on.
Marshmallows. Marshmallows. That's what it's called. Marshmallows.
I'm going to complain for a little bit. So you're going to have to sit there and listen.
No, I'm
a couple of Batman things.
Here you go. I'm walking away.
The first, I will start with the good news. The Batman Ninja. Did you see the Batman Ninja anime?
No.
Yeah, bring them back. This one's interesting.
Okay. No, I did not.
There's a Batman anime feature movie coming out. I watched the trailer for it. This has no game relation whatsoever. I just want to talk about it.
All right. Okay.
You haven't watched it?
No.
You should go check it out.
Okay.
It looks weird.
Okay.
And ridiculous.
All right.
And I cannot tell what time period it's set.
Okay. Well, at
first I
at least expect it to be in ninja time period.
Yeah, feudal Japan, right? That's what I would think.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks like that in the first trailer.
Yeah.
The second trailer, I have no idea. With the second trailer, it's in Japanese, too. Or they're both in Japanese, but the second one had no subtitles, so I had no idea what they were saying. But, weird.
Yeah.
Looks weird. Looks good, though. So, comes out, I think, next year.
Okay.
Sometime. And the other Batman, and this is the part I'm complaining.
Okay.
Telltale Games Batman game. Okay?
Yeah.
They had the new one, The Enemy Within.
Yeah.
Have you read about how the Joker is done?
I knew it had something to do with the Joker, and I'm not going to be happy about it.
It sounds terrible.
Yeah.
It sounds just dumb.
Yeah.
Like, horribly written dumb.
Yeah.
So I read an article, and I was watching some clips of it, and he's not called the Joker yet. Because he hasn't became the Joker, even though he looks like the Joker.
He's a
clown.
Joker.
He's the proto-Joker.
Yeah.
He looked dressed like a clown and everything.
Yeah.
His name? You want to take a
Jack Napier.
Well, that would be better.
Yeah.
It's at least based in some reality.
Yeah.
John Doe. Like, he introduces himself as John Doe. Is that stupid or what?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of dumb. I mean, people aren't usually named that.
There's also a part in the game.
My name is Jack Everyman.
Well, exactly. It's just like, I am nobody. You might as well just say, I'm nobody.
Yeah.
That'd be better writing than, my name is John Doe.
Yeah.
To Batman. He tells Batman, my name is John Doe.
Mm-hmm. So is he smiling or anything when he does it?
Not really.
Oh.
He, says it mostly seriously, it seems. It's just terrible.
Okay, I'm walking away now.
Okay. Other bit. Here, it gets worse. There's a bit where Bruce Wayne is sitting across the table with John Doe and role-playing as Harley Quinn to help the Joker get with her.
I'm walking away again.
Is that awful or what?
Yeah, that is stupid.
That's just terrible. I watched the clip and I stopped watching it. I was like, this is stupid.
I don't want to hear about this anymore.
Yeah, just like, and I get they're trying to do something different and reimagine the Batman world, but
I'm gonna come over here for a second. It's okay to do something different.
Yes.
Just don't make it stupid.
Just, don't name one of the best villains in the DC universe John Doe, because if you named him anything else, it'd be dumb. I mean, just. The more Telltale games.
Yeah.
I just don't think I like them.
You don't think
I don't think I like them.
I think you got off on the wrong foot with them, and I don't think you've ever found the right one.
I keep, so many people play their games and they think, oh, these games are good, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I haven't found one I like yet.
Yeah.
And I've tried some of them. I'm just like, I don't care.
I've heard the Walking Dead ones are good.
Yeah, I played. That's kind of their big one they know for, and I played a little bit of that one.
Within.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
But they're almost basically point and click games, and I'm just
more
bored.
Or less, yeah.
I'm just
It's a choose your adventure thing.
Yeah. Which.
Which, I mean, if the story's good, I like.
Well, I like what they're trying to do. Like, they have the whole thing where the choices you make as Bruce Wayne and Batman affects the story.
Yeah.
I like that element, but just like, come on, you can write something better than my name is John Doe.
I hear the Minecraft story mode is all right.
Yeah,
I've heard they're good. I don't know.
Yeah, not impressed.
Not impressed. No.
Let's see. Last bit of news. Mm-hmm. The new DLC for Civilization 6 comes out.
Ooh, when?
February 8th.
Ah, that's a ways off.
That's not too far.
Not too far.
That's only 2 months.
That's 2 months. Yeah.
We'll be,
Yeah. Maybe I'll have money to buy it by then.
Yeah. It comes out. It's Rise and Fall. It apparently, I meant to get some details on what it does, but apparently it addresses a lot of complaints from fans for the game, which I don't really have any. I like Civ 6.
I liked it a lot too.
It's different, but I thought I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was a good progressive step forward.
Yeah, and if it makes it better, fine. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Oh. Well, it's good, because we're right at the end of the show.
It's not like you indicated that to me at all.
Oh, well, yeah,
Daniel's standing. He's ready to go.
I'm standing. Maybe I should do this all the time. I change my arms. I can pace. I like to pace and move around. Yeah. I
make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
On our show.
adjust this arm thing here, and maybe I could stand up straight and not be a
It's
hunchback.
called a boom, Daniel.
Yeah, is it a boom? Is that what we call this?
Yes.
It's an
A
arm.
boom
It is
arm.
also an arm.
What's that?
Go to our website at deafandumb.com. That's DEAFNDUMB.com. Top of the page, there are links. You can subscribe to us. You can follow us on iTunes and Facebook and all that stuff, which is nice if you do.
Yes.
You can
and
all
share and like.
share and like us stuff.
And rate.
And yes,
Rate us hard.
Yeah, please subscribe to us and rate us. Rate us hard. I don't know if that's the right adjective, but
What's
rate
wrong
us
with it?
positively would be my my request.
Yeah. Okay.
So that makes us feel better. It makes us look good. Makes us show up on things.
Yes.
So please go and do that if you would. Would you kindly?
Are you trying to Andrew Ryan them?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna Andrew Ryan them.
That's as bad as roofing someone. I'm gonna Andrew Ryan you. Would you kindly?
Would you kindly drop your pats?
Would you kindly give us 5 stars?
Yeah. You can email us if you want to.
Yes.
Daniel
has access to that.
I do currently. That's a story for later. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb. You know that Tyson is a physicist.
No shit.